Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, February 16th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I just recorded a really fun pod last night with Matt Blashall, the host of several HGTV shows. He's going to be at the Homeowners Expo next weekend, so you definitely want to look for a bonus pod with him to drop a little bit later on today. Man, what a fun guy. All right, we do have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Anne Arundel County Police arrested a 17-year-old Meade High School student after he was found with a loaded ghost gun, it was a handgun, and about 3/4 of a pound of marijuana. Somehow, D.C. Metro Police advised county police of an armed subject on the campus. From video surveillance, the SRO, who was not at the school because it happened after school hours, identified the student and advised the officers on site where he might be likely to be hanging out after school. He was located and did passively resist arrest. This is not in the county, but we're seeing a lot of these recently, I think. A City of Laurel resident was attacked with a hatchet yesterday. The 83-year-old woman escaped her attacker and drove herself to the police station to report the assault. Laurel police did arrest a 54-year-old woman and charged her accordingly. There have been 5 axe or hatchet incidents over the past 2 years in the city and the county here in Anne Arundel, and that seems really very high to me. Yesterday, I was able to witness an impressive training drill at the Naval Support Activity Annapolis. That's the base on the other side of the Severn River. It was an active shooter drill with 30 to 40 different casualties. It was part of a nationwide security drill and involved Anne Arundel County Police, Annapolis Police, BWMC, AAMC, and the resources from the Navy. Really, it was pretty interesting, and I'm going to have a story up a bit later at eyeonannapolis.net with plenty of photos and videos. The retail store Tuesday morning filed for bankruptcy yesterday and announced that with the exception of Stevensville and Easton, they will be closing all Maryland stores. The ones in our general area are Bowie, Severna Park, Annapolis, over there next door to Grumps, and Ellicott City. No dates were given for closures, but I imagine they will be fairly soon, and there will be some pretty steep discounts pretty soon. There will be some new stores that we can look forward to in late 2024. SJC Properties, that is building the Beacon Square, also known as that Behemoth across Riva Road from the town center, said that they are nearly 100% leased. Now, our house, which is currently located at the town center, is going to be moving over there, along with Circa Lighting, Firebird's Wood-Fired Grill, Mighty Quinn's Barbecue, Meg Fox Aesthetics, GNC Nutrition, Aspen Dental, Inspire Nails, Cold Stone Creamery, Expectation, and Jersey Mike's will all be opening in late 24. They also said that a, quote, not yet announced, quote, grocery will be coming in as well, and we have heard that it is the tech-heavy Amazon Fresh. And that other behemoth on Riva Road down by Admiral Cochrane is expected to start leasing their apartments in late spring or early summer. Annapolis Restaurant Week is coming. The dates are February 25th through March 5th, so you want to put that on your calendar. You do want to check out AnnapolisRestaurantWeek.com for all of the participating restaurants, and here is a bonus for you. The Downtown Annapolis Partnership gave me a bunch of gift cards to give away, so send me an email or a DM on Twitter and take a guess at where I ended up for Valentine's Day for dinner. Hint, it wasn't where I was originally going to go, and it was not on this side of the Bay Bridge. First one with a correct guess wins a $50 gift card to the fabulous Tuscan Prime Italian Chop House and Dolce Bar. Good luck, and make sure you're keeping an eye out because we're going to be giving away a lot of gift cards in all sorts of locations. All right, that's all I've got news-wise. Podcast stuff. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, you can expect Patty's Slaughter and the Bernie House. And next weekend, I'm going to try for Fairway Mortgage again. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, the Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Alpha Engineering. Now you just need to hang tight because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather with the only locally forecast weather report you're going to find. And of course, Trevor is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minute. All that coming up in just a bit.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, February 16th. It was another spectacular wintertime weather day yesterday for the Annapolis region with very warm temps, and while temps might even be a bit warmer today, we'll have to deal with some rain later today into tomorrow ahead of a brief cool down to more normal temps on Saturday. Look for highs today in the mid or upper 60s with a likelihood of some PM rain across the region, which should last through much of the AM hours Friday as Friday highs top out around 55 degrees or so, but winds will be breezy and colder air will move in behind a cold front, dropping temperatures into the 20s for Saturday morning lows, with highs Saturday afternoon around 45 degrees before sunshine, and mid or upper 50s return on Sunday to close out the weekend. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, and definitely be sure to download the DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes, and it's in pieces off of Bestgate Road. On Tuesday, they have a Fixing Your Mistakes workshop. Monday, their Learn in It February sessions continue, and registration is open for their Cocoa Knit Sweater workshop coming up next week, as well as their Learn in It Socks Toe Up class in March. Tomorrow, the Creative and Performing Arts of South County in Edgewater is having another art night for ages 7 through 11, as well as another session for ages 11 and up. This session's topic is wire art at Whole Foods in Annapolis. Today, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing Sweetheart Pancakes with a session at 11 a.m., as well as another session at 1 p.m. Tomorrow, they're doing Cuisine and Romance, a Valentine's celebration, where Chef Alba showcases some romantic Italian and Mediterranean dishes. And then on Tuesday, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing Strawberry Parfaits. They're local by design. They're doing their monthly Annapolis Artisans Market at their shop off at Chickabidron Road, both Saturday and Sunday. At Art Farm in Annapolis, tonight their First Exposure Beginner Photography class starts back up, and on Sunday there's their Vibe, Flow, and Chill Yoga. And their kids' winter semester continues. Starting this week, on Tuesday, there's cartooning for ages 9 through 12. And continuing this week, on Saturday, there's experimental art for ages 9 through 12. Kids Art School for ages 6 through 8, and a found poetry workshop for teens. On Monday, their Kids Art School evening session continues. On Tuesday, there's digital illustration for ages 13 through 17. Then on Wednesday, there's Junior Kids Art School for ages 9 through 12. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today, Discovery's Library at the Mall has their Lego Build and Create monthly challenge. Tomorrow, Discovery's has a pre-K art party. Saturday, Eastport Annapolis Neck has Build It with Legos. Rivera Beach has a Lego Create challenge. And Odenton has Build and Play with Legos as well. And Brooklyn Park has Native Plants. Your garden starts inside. On Monday, Bush Annapolis has Snowy Day Crafts. And Edgewater has Kids Create hand-sewn stuffies. On Tuesday, Broadneck has Broadneck Needle Crafters. Then on Wednesday, the Bush Annapolis Library has Makerspace open hours. And Broadneck has a winter cookie decorating workshop with 2 sessions, one at 6 p.m. and one at 7 p.m. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also makeannapolis.org. Whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, President of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.